Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Tatum against Powell. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Brunson outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Ivy against Harden. Jackson outside. Sabonis in the post. From down low. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Harden. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Powell. Tatum can't hit. Harden against Ivy. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Puts it up off the inbound. And he hits the jumper.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Brunson passes to Eason. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Jackson outside. Three-pointer. Tatum pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Powell's shot is off. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Shoots off the step back. That one is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
Murray's checked in for Ivy, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Which defenses have been locked down since the All-Star break? Well, here they are.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Murray up top. Over Harden. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Harden finds Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson passes to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Murray.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And they pick up 2. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, we saw him score 22 over Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Brunson missing. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Porzingis against Jackson. Porzingis passes to Tatum. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Brunson. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Jackson against Collins. Jackson, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Pass to Harden. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Norman Powell.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brunson. Harden hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Reed. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Nice shot by Harden.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Harden against Murray. Inside. Here's Jackson. The layup misses. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
We've got James Harden, John Collins out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Simons in at the 2. These are his first free throws of the game. Rim protection and shooting so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Reed to screen on Simons. Murray from outside. That shot off the mark. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Collins passes to Harden. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. Shooting a solid 47%. Outside Barrett. Pass to Reed. They double him with Simons. Jackson surveying the D. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Powell, he's checked in for Barrett. Simons has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. There's the 3. Eason pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harden against Ivy. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Collins outside. Brunson against Murray. Şengün a screen on Murray. Brunson with the finish inside.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Ivy outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Ivy. And James Harden pulls it down.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Left side Murray. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, sometimes you can live with this, but Murray takes a smooth shot out of the corner.
Collins finds Brunson. Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Powell. Shoots over Eason. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And these are the point guards leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Second, Jalen Brunson. James Harden, 3rd.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. 3-pointer. That one's down for Brunson.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Hartenstein. Up top, Reed. Collins defending. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Powell with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Ivy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Outside Tatum. The 3. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. Gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. His first shot coming late. Reed can't hit. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Reed for 3. That one doesn't drop. Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Over Ivy. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 8.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key jumper, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 1. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Ivy's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. 11 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Ivy. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Ivy's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Pass to Powell from downtown. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Porzingis operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Tatum passes to Harden. For the tie. And it falls all over the rim and in. Harden's got 10. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Powell outside. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board. Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Harden. Powell against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Powell. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
To the paint. It's stolen by Tatum. In transition, here they come. It's Eason with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Harden, the pass to Porzingis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Here's Jackson. That one falls. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Eason finds Brunson. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. And Tatum drills the three.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Jackson outside. Pass to Ivy. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight, and he can't hit the second. Gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Şengün in the post. Reed defending. Şengün, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Jackson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the top of the key. And they get it back. Reed passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ivy, right side. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Barrett. Outside Tatum. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Smart. Lets the three fly. The shot no good. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Leading by a point. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Tari Eason. Jalen Brunson is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's John Collins. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Şengün, a screen on Murray. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. And here they come. And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Şengün, a screen on Ivy. And here's Simons outside. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. Here's the 3. Drains the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Simons passes to Brunson. Simons, a screen on Murray. Here's Brunson. That one's good. Nothing but net.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brunson against Murray. Offensive rebound. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Barrett. Reed against Şengün. The 3 ball. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Reed. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
And they keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Down low. And Şengün gets it to go.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Murray passes to Barrett. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting the rock at 58%. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Ivy outside. Back to Jackson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brunson. Yes! Great focus to hit from Brunson.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ivy outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. And that one's on target from the wing.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Outside Eason. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ivy. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Tatum. To tie it up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Ivy. Lets it fly. Rebounded by James Harden.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Porzingis with it. Right wing. Here's Brunson outside. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Tatum with room to shoot. Yep, right through the net. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Eason inside. Jackson on him. Outside Tatum. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That one misses for Tatum. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Tatum. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
Here's Powell. Jackson on the wing, defended by Eason. Back to Powell, takes the 3. Can't knock in the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.